fihicuig no me Teresia Hain on shot RTE a Hain, Beg Crola Beol Gwyn on Cheltenham Festival. Back to today now, and pulses are racing on Shortland Street when Harry falls for the new nurse.
Heads up, Chris. Harry.
Poor thing.
He's alright.
I mean, you need cheering up.
How do you grade my bedside manner?
Miss Muntz?
Miss Munns is Harry's teacher, his favourite teacher.
Miss Muntz, are you going out with Isaac now? That's so cool.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize this was your house.
Now that you're here, do you want to see my project? I've done heaps of work on it.
I'll put the coffee on while you three sort this out.
You don't want her to see the project till it's properly finished, do you?
I don't mind.
I really should get going.
But I've done this awesome picture. My best one ever. Can I just show you that? Please?
Okay, I'll have a quick peek.
I didn't know she was Harry's teacher.
His favourite teacher ever. She's given him real stability, made a huge difference. And then you come along.
Yeah.
Come on, what have I done that's so wrong?
In the last 24 hours, you've had Harry cheat on his homework, play violent video games, drink beer, then you use his head for target practice of soccer, and now you're shaking his teacher. You're setting a really good example.
You know, you've got a way of making things sound way worse than they are. Lighten up, okay?
Has everyone been updated on the new security protocols?
Everyone will know by end of tomorrow.
Is it worth calling the off-duty nurses so they're prepped before they get back to work?
They'll find out when they attend handover.
Well, a mass email can't hurt, can it?
I've been interviewed by the police. I've had to notify the agencies, organise new IDs and temp protocols, plus check and orientate all new agency nurses. If you want to panic staff on their days off, go ahead.
I'm just trying to avoid any more unfortunate incidents.
I've got the situation under control.
Well, I'd like to make sure of that. Email me a brief report on the action you've taken, today if possible.
If possible, I might even get lunch before I knock off.
That man has a chip on both shoulders.
And so have I. What's this I hear about the PCC being shut down?
Who told you that?
Gerald read some report you've been compiling on a flash drive you gave him.
Treacherous. Yes, I've been ordered to do a report on the viability of all the departments. Yes, the PCC is one of those departments.
And you didn't find it fit to mention this to me?
Because I knew you'd get upset and get in my way.
I certainly will, Rachel, if you try and shut down the PCC.
DHB bureaucrats want information. I provide it. And that's all this is at this stage. Information gathering.
Well, I'd like to see the report.
Well, you can't, because it's not ready yet.
Our Director of Nursing, James Scott. Scotty, this is Kim and Tara from the agency.
Hi.
Hey.
They've just got back from working in the UK. This is their first shift here.
ID's checked.
Double check.
I've had the rundown on security.
Like any of us have time for this stuff, but yes.
I thought we booked 3 nurses.
The last one just called to say she's trying to find a park.
So you'll have to go over the whole security palaver again.
I was hoping you could.
Please be either early or on time. Agency nurses who consistently show up late will not be rehired.
Sorry. There were no spaces left. I had to park down the supermarket and sprint back up here.
That's okay. Scotty, this is Frankie. We worked with her a few weeks back.
We've met.
Yeah, it turns out the Dubai option didn't work, so...
Kim and Tara, you're down to work on Ward 3. Frankie, you can go down to ED.
Great. Okay, let's go, eh?
When I gave you that flash drive, I gave you permission to read only those files relevant to your work. I did not give you permission to trawl through the rest of it, especially not a work in progress related to the PCC report.
Well, I opened it by mistake.
I also did not give you permission to breach confidentiality by spreading it around to anyone and everyone in this hospital.
I didn't.
I've just had Callum question me about the report. He's angry and upset.
Well, I just thought that...
It's not your job to think. That report is interim. And it's no one's business but mine.
Well, Callum is the CEO, and he created the PCC. If he doesn't have a right to know that you might be shutting it down, then who does?
You have no idea what the final report will say, who will see it, or where it will end up. Instead, you have created a mess that I'm now obliged to clean up.
Well, I am sorry about that, but I have a certain loyalty to Callum, and
One more breach of confidentiality and I will see you fired. Is that crystal?
I told the guy in the wine shop I needed something exceptional to suck up to my cousin. I left the price on, so you know exactly how sorry I am.
This whole revolving door of women you've got going, if it's to continue, I suggest you open an account at a hotel.
It's a bit rich coming from you, isn't it, Dr. Love?
Yes, I've had relationships, but I don't subject Harry to the sight of one-night stands every morning. It's confusing, and it sets a lousy example.
Okay, I've apologized for bringing Vicky home. If I had known she was his teacher, I would have definitely gone back to hers.
This hasn't exactly endeared me to her either.
Consider her dumped, okay?
Charming.
What do you want me to do? Give her the flick or marry the girl?
Treat her with respect.
Hey, I treat women with plenty of respect. As much as they want, that is. Some couldn't care less, although... Okay. Anyway, I figure she doesn't want to come anywhere near here again. She felt terrible about running into you and Harry. Truly.
So fix it.
Meaning what?
If you were only after a one-night stand, make that clear. Without hurting her feelings. Even if you couldn't care less about her, Harry does.
Hey, I do care. I like her.
So do the right thing.
Yes, I will let him know. Okay, 10:15 on the 5th. All right, thank you, bye. I'm just booking you in for the primary care seminar.
Thank you. And thanks for the heads up before, by the way. You should probably be warned that Rachel's a little tense on the subject.
Ms. McKenna has already made her feelings known.
Ah, she was a bit annoyed, I take it.
She threatened to sack me if I ever let my loyalty to you and this hospital overcome my desire to keep my job.
I shouldn't have told her that you were the one that told me. I am sorry.
What did I expect? Whistleblowers never prosper.
Yeah, rest assured, Gerald, she won't be sacking anyone, least of all you. She's not CEO.
Or maybe you'd care to remind her of that.
Recess is through there, and that's about it. Take your direction from me and give us a yell if you need to know where stuff is.
Sure. Hey, you know that night Scotty took me home? I really didn't know you and he were together.
We're not.
You split up?
We never were together, we're just flatmates.
So how come you picked me up that night?
Because Scotty was at a low ebb and he was about to go lower.
He didn't seem low at the pub. He was totally up for it.
He was drunk and confused, and that's an end to this conversation. If you could go and clean up Mrs. Lavaca's arm wound in cubicle 1, please.
Rosters, finally.
Thank you. I'm surprised to see Frankie back here.
Not my doing. Rachel had me pinned down with the new security protocol, so Maya organised the agency nurses.
Not happy to see her, I take it?
No, definitely not. I still owe her an apology.
I wouldn't worry about it. She's pretty thick-skinned, our girl.
Still, it's one night I'd rather forget.
Well, we all make mistakes. Consider it forgotten.
Great. Thanks.
And then there's Kerry, this gorgeous wee girl, 8 going on 18. Well, you should have seen her play hostess when we had family day.
Family day.
Well, Kerry has this enormous extended family, all gorgeous as well. She very solemnly introduced me to every one of them. So sweet. And she's so good with the littlies as well.
Oh, you really love the kids, huh?
Considering the amount of paperwork and professional development we're forced to do, it's the only reason I stay a teacher.
Professional development.
We can't just train and work our butts off and do unpaid overtime. Plus, family days, weekend cleaning bees, and constant appraisals. Oh no, we have to take courses, after work seminars, training sessions.
Great life.
I was wondering how Dr. Warner took it, me appearing in his house like that.
Oh, he was fine.
Really? I mean, me being Harry's teacher and all, not a good look, eh?
Harry loves you, and whatever makes Harry happy makes Chris happy.
That's great, because I was a bit worried.
Relax, you're fine.
So, here's me droning on about me. All I know is you're a surgeon.
Well, not much more to know, really. We're pretty boring people by and large. So what do you do in your spare time when you're not developing professionally, that is?
Mad sporty. Rowing, tennis, netball, golf.
Wow.
But I'm the world's biggest slob too. I love nothing better than a takeout and a night in front of the game centre. I don't suppose you sink to such juvenile entertainment?
Not often, no. Do you want to head through for dinner? Do good food here?
Are you sure I haven't bored you into a coma about my pupils?
Absolutely not. It's all good. Should we go through?
You really think loyalty like Gerald's should be punished?
Loyalty doesn't come into it. He's a gossip.
True, but when he was telling me about your report, he was genuinely concerned for me and the hospital.
What does he care? He's a jumped-up receptionist who didn't get good enough grades to go to hairdressing school or whatever.
You're a harsh woman, McKenna.
I'm realistic.
Well, at least he didn't go blabbing to anybody else. It would make a nice media story. Still could do.
It'd be a pointless beat-up. There isn't any story.
But is the DHB still questioning the viability of the PCC?
Is it earning its keep? Checking that services aren't being duplicated?
Straight question, straight answer, please. Is the PCC in danger of being shut down?
Not that I'm aware of. In any immediate future, no.
If that was the direction the DHB was taking, we could work together to make sure the PCC continues.
If anything in my report, my finished report, indicates that there are or could be potential problems, we can discuss them. In the meantime, I don't need you or the hairdresser making my job any harder than it already is.
Hi.
Hey.
I suppose I should get going.
Work.
Rowing practice. Plus, I don't want to risk bumping into Harry.
Yeah, good thinking.
It might be okay if I thought we were long-term. That's something he could get his head around. But, well, it's early days, right?
Yeah, early days. You can use the shower through there. There are bath towels in the cupboard.
Care to join me?
Hey, you go first. I've got to make a call.
Think you might like to catch up later? I'll be done with prac by about 10.
Oh, I've got a consult around then and big up for tomorrow.
Of course you do. Busy man.
Look, I should be done by about 11. We could, if you wanted, we could maybe do something, see a movie.
I'd love that. Shower.
Okay.
It's okay, Marianne. See, we're in the emergency department now. We'll just find you a doctor to fix that cut of yours.
You'll be right as rain in no time.
Hello there.
Marianne, this is Francis.
Frankie.
You had a bit of a fall, didn't you?
No.
Marianne came off her meds recently, according to her mum. So everything's a bit confusing and worrying at the moment.
I'm sure we can help. Looks like you've got a little cut there.
I do not.
I find when I get a cut, it helps to use one of these. Would you like to borrow my mirror to have a look?
May I? Oh, just what I was afraid of, Marianne. Still as ugly as I thought I was, see?
Little cut, just here.
Ow!
Oh, indeed. But rumour has it, Frankie is the best nurse in the entire universe. She can help clean that up.
I can.
And assess for possible middle ear infection, which might have caused her to lose her balance in the first place. She stopped taking her antibiotics along with the rest of her meds.
Sort ear as well, have we? Oh, poor thing. How about we let the ugly ambulance driver go and us girls will get little sorted. Anything else I should know?
All on the sheet. No loss of consciousness, just the cut in the ear, really.
That's all good then. Thank you, boys.
Nice work. You and Frankie, eh?
Yeah, she's good, eh?
Hey,
Good session?
great. Did you get your work stuff all sorted?
Yep.
So we're still on for a movie?
Sure, why not?
Love Mountain? Hi.
Hi, guys. We're just about to see a movie.
Can we come too?
I think Love Mountain might be a bit of a grown-up film. Lots of kissing and stuff.
Gross. Did you know a human mouth has more bacteria than a toilet bowl?
Enough, Harry. Let's leave these guys to their date.
For what it's worth, I really liked Love Mountain. Very funny. Great love story. She's cute. He's even cuter. What's not to like?
Sound okay?
Great.
Miss Munns is my teacher. Plus, her and Isaac's sleeping together.
Harry?
It's okay. He's her boyfriend.
You'll love the movie. And you'll cry. Enjoy.
A coffee before we go?
Cheers.
So we'll refer him to haematology at Central, yeah?
I'll organise a referral to a counsellor.
Everyone seems to be doing well.
Thank God.
Everyone appreciates the extra mile you went on her case. Maybe it'll be an end to the feud between you and the Jeffries clan, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Hi, do you guys have the attendance records for last year handy?
I'll email them to you later on if that's okay.
Today would be good. Oh, and the demographic breakdown too, please.
First, she sits in on our consults, and now this. What is she up to?
Collecting stats, justifying her existence as a public servant.
Or trying to earn brownie points by making more staff cuts?
No, not here. Not us.
Look how she's been cutting admin staff.
This is Callum's baby. He will protect it, and his staff.
You maybe.
Good movie?
That was lovely. I'm not sure Isaac loved it as much as I did.
What do you got going there, mate?
I'm having a battle with the zombies.
Wow, sounds cool.
You guys can play too. You can be the zombies.
I think we might be busy.
I'll let you be the good guys.
Oh, I think Vicky wants to have some lunch.
Or a rest?
Boring. Come on, this will be fun.
Harry, no. Thank you, but Isaac and I want to do grown-up things.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Couldn't be helped.
Can we go to your room?
Sure.
Oh, talent at 12 o'clock. Hi. Yeah, care to join us?
Don't mind if I do, thanks. Hey, thanks for staying and getting that schizophrenic girl settled.
You're welcome. Did she calm down?
She did. I kept her talking about you. I think she might have liked you. I told her she had good taste.
Oh, damn. Look at the time.
We don't have to be back yet.
No, but I've got to do that thing.
What thing?
That thing which means I've got to make myself scarce. I'll leave you in the very capable hands of my colleague.
Excuse me, and he's an idiot.
I think he was being sweet.
He's in a happy long-term relationship, which is like being in a cult. He thinks everybody else should be hooked up.
Sad single, huh?
Nobody would have me.
I don't know about that.
What's going on? You sacked the gardener.
He's teaching me to prune. Sheer luck I didn't prune a couple of fingers. You guys still...
Yeah, Vicky wanted to.
Never mind.
You wanted me to be nice to her.
So sleeping with her is you being nice.
She's happy enough. Isn't that what you wanted?
I wanted you to treat her with respect, to set a good example for Harry.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, he's not happy.
Hey? I thought he was cool about it. Favourite teacher plus favourite rally.
He's confused. She snapped at him like a teacher, but she's in his home as your girlfriend. He can't work it out.
She's not my girlfriend. You know, we're just going out. Anyway, if he's messed up, I'll talk to him about it.
And maybe keep this, whatever it is, relationship at her place for now, yeah?
I can't win.
Have you heard anything about what Rachel McKenna is up to?
No. Why?
She's been getting all of our stats. Throughput, demographics.
Which will just show how valuable you guys are.
All be used to justify staff cuts.
You think?
Who knows with Rachel?
Well, don't let her play the game she played with admin staff, okay?
Well, Sarah's safe. Unless they decide to axe the entire PCC.
Ah, anything we should know? Brooke doesn't need to stress about the staff cuts, does she?
No.
Great.
What's Rachel actually working on?
Just another analysis for the DHP. Nothing to worry about.
See? You're fine.
So, with study, work, and a few hours sleep here and there, I'm officially the world's most boring guy.
Sorry, I drifted off there for a second.
Hey, I put myself in a coma.
Seriously, I'm impressed. I admire people with focus.
I vaguely remember what it was like to have a life once. What's yours like?
Mad. Right now, I'm supposed to be in Dubai doing a 2-year nursing contract.
You didn't make it to the airport on time?
That's a story too. But I did make the flight, just. Still in my beach gear. I mean, I was decent, but lightweight. I froze.
So what happened in Dubai?
The company had guys there to pick us up, and amongst all the people in hijabs and whatever, there's little me in short shorts, T-shirt, tiny jacket, and not much else. They freaked. Culturally insensitive, apparently.
Whoops.
So I nip into the toilet to get changed, even though it's like 40 degrees outside. And security comes in and think I'm unloading drugs.
Well, you weren't, I'm guessing.
Hello, death by stoning. Anyway, after a 2-hour interrogation, I finally wander out looking for my hosts. Gone.
Hey?
So I grab some food, head outside, and this European guy comes over looking scruffy and asks if he can have the rest of my Big Mac. I'm like, what?
A European beggar in the richest city in the world.
Yeah, he's this big exec, but he got sacked. And the company won't give him back his passport till he's paid his bills. He's not working, so he hasn't got any money.
So he can't leave?
He was sleeping in his BMW, eating out of the bins.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm crazy, not stupid. I booked the next flight out, had to fly to Milan, then the States. Got back a week ago, stony broke.
Welcome home.
Thanks. Are you gonna finish that?
All yours.
Thanks.
The report's not ready, William. I need more time. Yeah, I know I've reached the deadline. It's just not there yet. As soon as I possibly can.
Rachel, I want to see your report so far. I want to know where you're going with this.
My report's not finished. When it is...
No, I'm tired of my staff wondering whether they have to compete tooth and claw to keep their jobs, or even knowing whether the department they work with is going to be there in a month's time.
Please, can you give me some leeway on this?
No, I'm not going to let you or some spotty bean counter from the DHB shaft my clinic.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Then I am formally ordering you to release all files you have regarding your assessment of the PCC. If you fail to do that right now, you'll be in breach of contract. I will have security walk you out of the building and take immediate steps with the DHB to make sure you no longer have a job here.
Next on RTE1, a lunch option served just in time and with an Italian twist. Enter Catherine Fulvio's kitchen, Teresh Navogri.